Hi everyone, my name is Ira and today we're going to be doing the first series of 2022 love prediction for each zodiac sign. We're going to be doing 3 by 3 because those readings are very detailed and they take up a lot of time, so I just want to do them by group. So today we have Aries, Taurus, and Gemini. We're gonna go into details about what's going on in your love life, not only love life, but just, your life in general. We're gonna get some details about people or personalities that you're going to meet, what's gonna happen, and just general oracle, advice for you and your connection. So I always suggest to watch not only your sun sign but also your moon and rising, just because it's going to give you a fuller, bigger picture, a deeper understanding of what's actually going on. So it's just, for example, it just depends on your astrological chart. If you have a lot of Cancer and like your I don't know, your sun is Taurus, obviously you're might associate more with Cancer, just because the other astrological placements in your chart is completely different signs. So all I'm saying is just I would, if I were you, I would just check out my moon sign and or rising as well. That's all. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started with 2022 a love prediction, love and work prediction. We'll see what comes through for Aries. My lovely Aries, let's see what 2022 has in store for you. Shine, relax, hearth, and journey. Definitely there's going to be some new journey, either in career or in love, that is going to make you shine. You will feel like the winner, and it's gonna, you will achieve the spark within you. You'll feel like finally your heart is in it, whether it's work or love. We're gonna explore more. We're gonna see what exactly it's about, but something's gonna spark your heart and it's gonna be a new journey, and all you have to do, just trust and go with the flow. Let's see, escape, originality, acquisition. There's definitely some sort of acquisition going on. You'll acquire either new skills, a new love, new job opportunities. And with this one, I feel like with this and the hearth, it's like something is in your heart is gonna, you're just gonna feel this fire in yourself, whether it's, I don't know, like as if you were just going routinely for the maybe last year or recently, everything's very plain or has been very plain, and all of a sudden in 2020 there's this fire, like new beginnings, new projects, new connections, just something new, and you actually gonna feel very inspired. I see originality. You might come up with some new ideas, especially when it comes to work, or something that you, or just like clarity, in your thoughts, what you want to achieve. Exactly, you're gonna escape of this like relaxation mode that you've been through. Maybe, I mean, now it's COVID and stuff, so a lot of people were just like at home, and some people lost their jobs, but yeah, it was very I would say kind of the same day every day, like never ending day. So, and now you're escaping out of this routine because you didn't like it, and you coming through to this fire that is, you are fire, you Aries, you are a fire sign, and you coming back to your true self, to your core. You might be buying something. I see you buying something, like or maybe moving, or some kind of acquisition is going on here. Or it might be also like knowledge, like you are getting some possession of something. Okay, let's see what is coming up in love in 2022 for you. right off the bat, I can say that there is a man either in your heart or in your mind. He's actually coming as a King of Wands, so it's your element, you know, it's fire as well, and it just shows, the cards just show me that you're very happy around him, or like he makes you happy, or the thought of him or being together makes you happy. It's like this guy has your heart in a sense, or maybe you are dating this guy already, because I asked what's the current situation. I just see this being current. If it's not current, he is literally like at the door of your life, and he is going to come through very, very fast if he's not in yet, you know. And I see that actually you have very good potential with this guy, especially in 2020. The way you will know that's him, because he is gonna be very bright. There's no way you will miss him. Like, he's not of this timid, shy type of guys. He is very assertive, very bright. He might have like a very nice sense of humor, and hot. You will find him hot. Like, that's how you know. That's your guy, you know. And as I said, like, if you're not dating him, or there's no one on your heart and or your mind, you'll definitely meet him very, very soon. Like, this is like the fastest card ever, like 8 of Wands. Literally, he's like I don't know, rushing through your life, rushing into your life. And your love life, I feel like at first it's gonna unveil like very fast. It's gonna be a very fast paced, at least in the beginning. It's going to be, you know, like romance, very fast, very like, let's get some more details with this romance card deck. What's going to be relationship like with this guy? Because I only see one person. Oh, actually no, I'm lying, I see 2 people, but this guy is from your past. So this guy, I don't know if you can see it. Oops, he look at this, the cards are telling you close this chapter off. Did you see that? I'm telling you, look at this. So 6 of Cups, 4 of Cups, King of Swords. This is later on. This is for, I pulled for your advice. You might hear from someone from your ex or someone from your past, and you are just gonna be very bored and honestly not gonna even think of either responding or giving him another chance or entertaining the person in any kind of way, because he is like used up all the chances with you. And especially when it's King of Swords, it's usually someone that you had a conflict with, you know, there is no feelings. I mean, sometimes it represents the person as well. He might be cold, but like that makes sense. He's cold because you're not in contact. You probably haven't been in contact for a long time, you know? So usually King of Swords, at least for me, comes up like exes when there's like no connection. Unless I'm specifically asking, you know, like describe a person. But here I'm just seeing definitely some ex-guy, ex-partner, ex-fling, whoever that is coming through. But it's just advice for you. You're just gonna be like, okay, what's new, you know, what's new? I've seen this all, heard it all, like it's just boring to you. But this guy, let's see what the potential with this guy. I like this one. Look at this beautiful, sexy man over here. I see the potential of this relationship. Definitely, it's something serious. I don't see this being a fling. Like, if it was, I would just tell you, hey, just have fun with this guy. Especially he's still sexy, right? And hot. And your type. This is the person you will kind of want to keep to yourself. You know, like this girl. It's like, I kind of want to, you know, it's not like you're closing off, because you're very open to this connection with all these other cards around it. Like, I can't read this card. It's like you closing off or he's closing off. No, I see a lot of communication, a lot of movement, and not just like fast burning movement, right? Like, not like passionate, not just passion. It's more about some stability. There's definitely stability, and there's some divine help in this connection with the Judgment card. So I definitely see like he was meant to cross your path. Like, it's not a random dude, you know. It's like you were supposed to meet. You two were supposed to meet. And I honestly think that this connection can it can have a good potential. Like, it can last long time. Like, yeah, it's gonna be a real relationship, a real one, where he is there tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, he says and he does. It's not just like, you know, hey, what's up? Or like, it's not just like fast burning fling of some sort. It's like very passionate, but at the same time it's stable, consistent. consistent passion, you can call it. So it's pretty cool. Let's see what else about this relationship. Dude, look at this. Sun and sun. Sun and sun. I see stability, and also you know what's funny? He might actually notice you first, but he's not gonna like let you know that he actually was the one to I don't know, maybe it's just him. He doesn't like to admit that, oh, I like you, let's do this and that. He basically will study you at first. Like, he will notice you first, because look at this, she's like looking away, and then he will make a move. Like, basically he's the one who will be like, oh, I like this girl, let me make a move on her, you know? I see very fun times with this guy. Fun times. You might actually work together. A lot of work cards coming through. A lot of work cards, and then romance. You might have a choice. Look at this. Well, I think it's this guy and your King of Swords, who is over here. So with this two and Two of Swords, there might be some indecision going on with this at some point. Because like, you might be, you know, going on dates and having fun with this person, but then you might like having all this romantic dates with him and just romance, you know, falling in love. Because I definitely see very good emotions here, like from your side and his side. It's very mutual, just very fun times together, you know, like you don't even care where you are, and fun and romantic times. However, with this Moon card, it can also represent that you might have some moment of indecision at some point in 2022 where you have to make a decision. You have to make a decision what you want, because here I see two choices, and as it came up before, I see a new person, only one who already is in your life, and your ex. He will prove himself. Like, this guy, he'll definitely prove himself. He might have a lot of like female friends, or he's very popular, or like he's just a guy who gets a lot of attention. But honestly, I wouldn't worry about it, because he's just very passionate guy. He's like very strong personality, and he's the man, you know. And like, who doesn't want a man in his life, in his life, in her life, I mean, whoever. If you're into men and you're a man, why not, you know? But yeah, what I meant to say is that like, he just gets a lot of attention, but it doesn't make him like a cheater or something, because he knows how to properly treat a woman. He's like romantic. Honestly, I feel like this guy, he used to be non-committal, but for some reason, for a good reason, he will like you that much, that from the start, like, he shows stability. He comes with you with stability. Of course, some romance, you know, some like passionate messages and stuff, like just vibe, but I do see him bringing some stability to you. This guy, your ex, he will come as if he's ready to, you know, put in some work, because I feel like maybe before he wasn't invested enough in your connection, and that's why you felt like you are doing everything yourself, and it's just, no, first of all, it's not fair. It's not, you know, a proper give and take balance. This is not how a relationship works. He might be one of those guys who just like to be loved, you know. He might have been just with you because it made him feel good. It made him feel loved. It made him feel needed. It made him feel like an emperor, like the man. Because anytime I see this kind of guys, it's just, they ain't shit, I'm telling you. Because if they need so much, you know, approval, or just like so much validation, that means they don't have it. A real man doesn't need that. Especially, he won't like not give back, you know. A real man who is that, like a real man who is capable of, and like of doing, of proving himself, and he makes an action, he makes a move, you know. He does what a woman likes, or it's not just like one-sided relation. But I think with him it was just very one-sided, where he was just taking. But here he's gonna this year he might come in and be like, hey, you know, I'm actually ready to invest in you. I'm ready, like something has, I don't know, something happened in his brain. Some new brain cells probably appeared in this you know, in this year. But yeah, he's gonna be like, I'm ready for love. I'm ready to. He's gonna say like, hey, I want to be in a relationship with you. Like, I can offer you stability. I see a choice again. But honestly, the thing is like, okay, can you trust this guy? Dude, I wouldn't trust this guy. Like, it might be better than it was last time, but look at the cards, and whatever he's offering comes with the Fool. So whatever he's offering, it's doesn't have any substance, you know. Like, this coin, it's supposed to be like a golden coin, but maybe that's just his max. That's his maximum. Like, he can't offer anything else. For him, whatever he offers you, it's like, oh my god, I made such a big commitment, I put so much work. But in reality, for everyone else, including you, it's a joke. Whatever he's invested, like, or he's going to invest, it's nothing, zero. So this offer comes with a Fool. Like, I'm not gonna say it's like not serious, because he definitely, you know, he probably misses you and stuff. There might be some communication on the side that he will have. Like, so you will have a choice, right? Like, you will have this other guy, and he might not have or not might not, he might have like another person that he hasn't ended things with, or like he's still in contact with, or something like that. Like a second option almost, you know. So be aware of that. Of course, I mean, he wants to have fun, have sex, blah blah blah. The only thing with this Judgment and the World card, it might be that, so the Judgment usually appears when sometimes like the same thing is happening again, you know. It's like like a lesson. There's some type of lesson. So Judgment and the World, with these two cards, I would say this is going to be your final lesson, or not even a lesson, your final outtake of this person, of this situation. That it doesn't have to be a lesson. Like, nothing bad needs to happen for you to realize that, like, you should maybe not, you know, give him another chance. It's just in the sense that the cycle is going to end, because these two cards together, it's like, it's probably going to be the last time you will ever talk to him, because you just, you know, you realized and learned everything you needed to learn from this connection, from this person. So this is like the final stage of letting go, final stage of this karma of this relationship, like the purpose of it. It's like, yeah, it's gonna end this year for good. I mean, even if he appears afterwards, like, you already will make up your mind, you know, first of all, that I don't know, it's your choice. I mean, you can try, but and he will try to offer you. It's just like, it will be a little better than before, but I don't see it being like drastically good, you know. Like, it's not what he's saying, because his view of relationship is a little messed up. He thinks that he's offering you the world, but in reality he's offering you like a foolish coin that is fake coin, basically. All right, that was it for you guys. I hope you enjoyed my reading. If you liked it, if you have any comments, let me know how it played out for you, what has resonated. You can like this video. I will be very, very happy, and I see you next time. Okay, Taurus, let's see what 2020 has in store for you. Your love prediction for this year. Some oracle cards. I haven't seen them, by the way, so we're gonna look at them together, and then I'm gonna use a full deck to see what's gonna happen, what to expect, at least, you know, this year. Detoxify, lighten up, tension, and nurture. From this card, I'm kind of like sensing this energy that you might have just broken up with someone, or someone broke up with you, or you're trying to move on from like a connection that you were in, or you're still in, but you're trying to, like, you know, leave it in the past and just move on, because it says detoxify. And look at this full moon in Taurus. You are Taurus. So when it's a full moon, especially in your sign, it's a very important it's a very important sign, because it affects you the most. And you being the Taurus, and this moon oracle is coming up in your sign, whenever there's like a full moon, it usually, you know, I myself do practices for full moon when I kind of think of what is not serving me anymore, what is no longer serving me, what I want to let go of. It can be anything. It can be habits, people, just surroundings, you know, friends, your job, and you just have to detoxify. It's going to be a very important theme for you this year. And also lighten up. Don't think that whatever that didn't work out for you, or whatever you letting go, you know, maybe some things you want to hold on to, but you know deep inside that it's best for you to just leave them in the past, no matter how much you love them, those people, for example, or how much you are attached to certain things. Just have to let them go, and don't feel sad about it. Lighten up. There might be some tension within you even, I would say, because a part of you knows what's best for you, and it wants to help you, like, to, you know, detoxify and just like get rid of all the negative things that is like holding you back. But the other side, maybe everyone has a toxic side, right? No one is perfect. Like, I have a toxic side, and I know for sure, like, when my toxic side wants some certain things, and we shouldn't blame it for it, because it's there for a reason. You know, you have to be friends with the toxicity. Doesn't matter if it's like sounds funny or whatever, but basically there might be a tension within you, where one side of you wants one thing and another side wants another thing, and like you have to come into agreement with that. I would say, like, advice for that would be start by nurturing yourself. Come in balance within you, because you might want two opposite things. Like, you want, for example, I don't know, you want to break up with someone, but then you still want to stay in this relationship because you care about them and love them, but you know they're not good for you. And it's just like, it's a lot of controversial opinions, you know, inside you, and it's like causes anxiety, just because like you can't it's hard for you to make a decision, because there's like almost two of you that want two different things. So first of all, nurture yourself. Don't be mad at your toxic behavior. Sometimes everyone has it. That's okay. Just make it as your friend. Make it your friend, and ask yourself, why am I feeling this way? What is that side of me wants? Like, does it want me to be in this relationship because I feel love or something like that? Like, am I lacking love? Is there anywhere else I can find this love? Maybe from my friends. Maybe, I don't know, get a pet, or like you have this nurturing and, how can I say, need that is being fulfilled by something toxic. You know, it's just, toxic side never appears out of nowhere. It's like, basically it's side of you that also is trying to nurture you in some way, even though it's not the best for you, but it doesn't know. It's just the first available option. So the only thing to do with it is just to replace it with something more healthy. So nurture yourself, get in agreement within you, and just let go of anything that no longer serves you. And I think you know what it is, because full moon comes up when you have already reached that point, you know, when you're like, okay, I gotta do something, I gotta make a change. It's not just like you know, sitting on your couch and one day you're like, oh, let me do this. Like, you already were thinking about it for a while. You know, it's been some time. It has been already on your mind for quite some time, those changes that you want to implement in your life. Tension, resistance, exaltation, and power. So this tension kind of like relates to the resistant cards. Look at this. Look at it. Looks like Taurus, right? Oh, I love that when it's like so aligned. There is some resistance to change, definitely, but it's gonna come to this peak, to its peak, to the point where you just can't ignore it. A change has to be made, either this way or like no other way. And with the exaltation card, that's like the peakness of a star, you know, like in astrology. And basically you just kind of have to think. You have to rest, think. Look at this moon and the sun. Look at both sides, you know. As I said, it's like it might be some imbalance in you that is kind of disturbing you, like you're resisting. Just there's some resistance inside of you about certain things. So just lay down, close your eyes, think of both scenarios, both options, like whatever it is, both opposites, and it's gonna help you come into your, like, just touch your power, like be in touch with your power and make that decision or change, or like have some kind of thought that's gonna help you move forward, you know. It's gonna make you realize something big, like with the full moon and exaltation and the power. It's like you're gonna just kind of break through of all this tension and resistance once and for all, and you will know what exactly you need to do. Okay, let's get into a reading. '22. Love prediction for 2022, right? Looks like you are, oh, you have options here. I see you have options, and maybe this is what the resistance is about, because you don't know who to choose, you know. There's some fighting going on, so it might be inside you, or with one or maybe even two of these guys. So I have King of Cups and King of Swords. It might be with them, which is external, or within you, not knowing like how to approach the situation and how to get the best possible outcome for yourself. Some kind of tension, like imbalance, you know, you don't know what to choose. Ooh. That's so interesting. You know it's interesting because you will have definitely an opportunity to be in a romantic relationship, like very emotional, very how can I say, almost like a soulmate type of relationship. But for some reason, or maybe I just, hold on, let me see, because then I see completely closed off. Like, why? No, there's definitely gonna be two options. Look at this again, two options. Two knights are trying to make their way into your life and provide you with this romantic union, in a sense, you know. Basically you will have at least two options to date. But what is this about? From both of them, it even correlates with these two guys. You like trying to go within yourself and like not to really respond. It's either you don't like them enough or what, I don't know. It's like you're closing off from these options. You know what it is? It might be those two. Hold on. So this guy, the first one, you don't take him seriously enough because you think he's like he's not a guy to be taken. Yeah, I just feel like maybe with one of these guys, you don't think he has what it takes to be serious, to be in a, like in a real relationship, you know? He's more like a casual type of person. And the other one, you think he's like more selfish, and he might have like a lot of backstory, or I don't know, maybe a lot of options, other women, or something happened with his ex, or maybe he's still in contact with his ex that he's not telling you. Basically, very mysterious guy, the second one. And you also don't like that, you know? Also, he might be a little like, I wouldn't say aggressive, but he might be very like assertive. Like it's either his way or no way, you know, like kind of like that. And maybe rude, you will sometimes think of him. So, and what you want is a real connection with an emperor. That is the reason why you kind of like, I mean, you might be still talking to them, or you might still talk to them. It's just like you want when someone actually invests in you, and for some reason, and you will have at least two options to be in a relationship. Like two people would like to date you, you know? They will approach you and be like, hey, I like you, let's like, I don't know, let's date, let's get to know each other. But from both of them, again, because we have like two knights over here, right, trying to offer you something, and then we have two kings here, so that's like very it correlates very much. But like from both of them, you like kind of closed off. It's like you are either you cool with by yourself, you're not desperate to be in a relationship, that's first, because you know what you want. I think this pile, they want, like, you know what you want. Okay, advice for you. Let's see. You're waiting for that true love, you know, and you don't want to really like kind of maybe waste time on other options that you don't like, you're not really sure about. You know what's interesting advice for you is that you basically, you purposefully closing your eyes on whatever is being presented to you, whatever is being presented to you, because, well, yeah, it kind of like what I said before, that's not exactly what you want, and that's why you're choosing not to pay attention to it, you know? Because in reality, you are your own manifester. Like you are manifesting what you want, and you're closing your eyes. Just, and here again, she's closed off. You're seeking your own truth, that thing that you desire, you know, that true relationship, that true man that you'll be like, oh, I want to be with him. So no one really sparked your heart enough for you to like unfold your eyes, because you know what you want and you're manifesting it, and from anything else you just like, oh, this is not my true love, I don't think I don't think this is the guy for me, I don't think it's the one. And you like kind of like following your truth, because you first of all, you believe that you will meet the right person, you know, and that's why you're just not like desperate to even be with someone who you're not even sure about from the start. And that makes sense. That's good actually, because you're very, with this card, like, you know, you don't really need anyone. You're cool. Look at this. She has so many options here, and she's fine. She's like completely unbothered. Again, with closed eyes. It's like you don't even want to look at them, you know, like, it's not my cup of tea. Like I'm waiting for the one. Not for something else, but you know exactly what you want, and it's just not it. And when you meet one, right, the one that you were looking for, you will definitely change your perception on that, and you won't, obviously, you won't like be closed off. Because I was trying to understand, like, were you hurt or what happened? It's basically just two men. I see two energies, maybe even three, that you just like kind of closing off. But if you want, there's gonna be always options. It's just like you'll have your own moments of indecision and doubt. It's because, you know, maybe you believe in like, I don't know, true love, the love at first sight, and it's just you're not feeling it. You're not seeing the potential. Not even saying, you're not feeling that there is gonna be a potential with like candidate that you have. So that's why you're like not even excited about it, you know. But if you want, you can definitely date, either or. You won't be alone. I see you won't be alone. There is a lot of options that want to be with you. Let's call them options, right? Okay, let's call them guys, human beings. They are, after all. Anyway, so if you want, they're there. But for another reading, we're gonna do when you're gonna meet the actual like person that you're gonna be with for a long time. There's some person, there's a guy, another one that is kind of like on your way, but it's like further away, you know. Might not be this year, or maybe the end of the year. The one who you actually will like. Oh, one more thing. Let's see some potential in case you do decide to give them a chance, and like who you should date, you know. Maybe you're bored. Maybe you need some fun. Let's see which one of these options are better. Look, another option. Like, you have so many people coming through, but you see, they're coming in as knights, just a knight, and you are waiting for your emperor. So it's like two like completely different things. You're not entertaining any boys. You're not like, not that you don't like them. You might find them attractive and cute and like, you know, fun and whatever. It's just like, it's not your level, you know. You're looking for like a real deal, for real men, and these are like, doesn't matter how old are they, how old they are. It's just like immature energy. I mean, if you're like maybe in high school or college, maybe you would entertain them, but like even if you are young, you just know what you want, and this is not it, because the knight cannot give you what the emperor can. He has nothing, you know. It's just like fun stuff, like kind of, it's just like you're not into this. You're not dating any boys here, you know. You need a real guy. Doesn't matter, he can be 20 years old, but he can behave. Like a guy who has balls. And these people, I think they don't really have them, not much. At least now. Okay, let's see. If you give them a chance, right? So we have King of Cups and then King of Swords. Oh my goodness, dude, this guy, King of Cups, no. I think I already told you before, right? Mentioned before that this guy is not serious. He might have some narcissistic traits. He might like lure you in, be very emotional. That's, you know, whenever I see an emotional guy, for me, it's like, for me, honestly, I don't prefer that, because like he can be emotional today and tomorrow he might completely be different. Because I am emotional myself, you know. So if we're both emotional, we're gonna be what? Both PMSing? I don't foresee this happening. We need to check our cycles or something in that case. But anyway, this guy is very emotional. He might like, with King of Cups, they know, they're not even doing it on purpose. It's just like the way they are, you know. Them being emotional, they are. They get attention of a woman very quickly, in the sense that she feels like she's understood, that he understands her, he cares about her emotions, he like, you know, there for her, because he's also emotional. Like he feels that, yeah. However, with this, and sometimes it's very nice, very nice guys. But one thing is though, first of all, King of Cups, they love themselves very much, and their emotions can change like substantially, like a lot. Not all of them, but just a general message, right? General description. So look at this. 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords, and the World. I mean, he's definitely gonna teach you some lessons. I'm not gonna lie, like some hurtful lessons, but I just don't see this relationship even like working out, to be honest. It's just gonna be some. First of all, I see a lot of third-party situations here, either from your or his side, or both. It's gonna be, first of all, heavy, at times overwhelming relationship, where it's a lot of swords, a lot of sword energy, although he was supposed to be King of Cups, right? Like, I don't suggest King of Cups. It's just gonna be a headache. It's good to keep them as a friend, you know, don't get me wrong. They're very good friends. It's just like, yeah, sometimes they get too emotional, and in a way that doesn't really serve you, you know. They go where the emotion take them, like whatever they take them. Sometimes you need some more consistency and, you know, rely on a person. Okay, King of Swords, what's up with you? What is actually, he might be very hot. Oh my goodness, this guy is he aggressive, or what's up with him? He also comes through with the King of Cups. It's funny. Maybe he's hiding that side of him. Or maybe it's the same person. I mean, actually, no, I don't think it's the same person, because I've seen multiple times in your reading, you have two options at least. Dude, this is another guy with like another third-party situation for this guy. This guy is a loner. He's very, he might be a little aggressive sometimes. Like, I don't know. Maybe when he's drunk, I don't know. I don't know why it came through, but it's like not aggressive, but sharp. I like either the like whatever he says. Maybe he's very straightforward. I mean, doesn't have to be physically aggressive, but you know what I mean. He might be like into sports. By the way, I see him being like more athletic. This is the guy. He might be very impulsive. Like, he doesn't sugarcoat anything. He doesn't like have very good diplomatic skills, you know. When something pisses him off, he tells you like how it is. Not you, but just in general. So he's like the tower person, and with the strength here, very strong energy. It's like he speaks his mind, and sometimes not in the most kind, you know, ways. Sometimes he likes to be by himself. He does have this like emotional side of him. Well, obviously he can sometimes like blow out like a freaking tower, like a bomb. I see impulsivity from him. Even before, I said he's like kind of have this aggressive personality, like very straightforwardness or like something like that. But on the other hand, he's very honest, you know. So you get what you choose, I guess. You can't have both. Okay. This guy, I mean, you can date him. He tries to kind of show him off as like, you know, emperor, but in reality, dude, so many girls around him. So look at this, 1, 2, 3 cards. No, this guy is a player. He might be good looking and stuff, and he might be also very like you know, when he likes a girl, he likes to like do whatever it takes to get her attention, or like get whatever he wants from her. Doesn't matter what it is. He's just very, like, as I said, assertive when it comes to that. Like, he doesn't take no for an answer. Maybe that's just like the way he is, his personality, the type of work that he does. But yeah, with those two, I mean, you can date them. Yeah, it's just like, it's at least this year, it's not gonna bloom into like, you know, relationship, super serious, like where you guys like moving in and stuff. So I don't see that. Like, and you kind of know it because you were from the start were like closing yourself off from these guys. All right, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your feedback. Let me know how it resonated with you, or it didn't. I hope it did. Well, I guess you don't know now, but let me know your thoughts, at least for recent energies. And yeah, if you like this video, leave me a thumbs up. I will be very happy, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Moving forward, 2022 love prediction for the sign of Gemini. Let's go. Let's see what this year has in store for you when it comes to love, or any other messages that come through. Sustainability, alliance, see the bigger picture and step into your power. Interesting. I definitely see some sort of a union. Like, for you to step into your power and become more powerful, maybe at work or just in general, you just need like-minded people, you know? You need some sort of alliance, some union, some people on your side, or just a union. Maybe it's like a partnership. I like, if you're working on some projects, you definitely need to do some networking. It's gonna help you a lot. It's gonna open you the doors that right now you don't even think exist. It also can be romantic partnership. I just see you working, like you need some kind of alliance. It's gonna help you a lot for your, it's gonna be great for your growth. See the bigger picture and sustainability. I would say, you know, with this card, I see a woman meditating and basically being in balance. 4-4. Look at this number. I love it. In balance. She's being in balance with her chakras, with all that is within her. So you kind of have to, you know, maybe a little bit calm down and just listen to yourself, to your body. You might need to, you might need to like pay more attention to your body, to your mental health, to your physical health. Not that something is wrong, it's just like you want to make sure that like everything is sustainable, everything is in good condition, you know? Just like pay attention to yourself. It's like an act of self-love, to be honest. We should do it every day, but I would say maybe you work too much, or you know, never really cared. Like maybe you need to work out this year, like maybe you have to just, and also I see like meditation will help you to get basically just get away from anything that's going on in your life and just kind of be at peace. I feel like you have to find peace this year in yourself, in all the chakras. You know, I have to activate all the chakras in you. You can read more about the chakras and what they represent. Like, I'm sure you can just look it up and just kind of go through with them. It's going to be a very good spiritual exercise for you. I just recommend it. Flirtation, generosity, and devotion. I think you're gonna, you know what I feel for this pile? Something's good gonna be with your work. Like, either you're getting a promotion or you're getting a new job, or I don't know, something that like very powerful. Something that will make you feel powerful, you know, even more than you feel right now. And it's gonna come from your own efforts, from your own devotion. Like, it doesn't come, it's not, you know, just laying on the ground. You have to put in some work in it. And I see you doing it. And I also see, you know, you're gonna have some nice helpers this year. Look at this, alliance, generosity. I honestly feel like it's either from the universe or from the right people. Generosity, it's not only about money, right? It's just like someone is helping you, like supporting you, like some support. I see some group of people around you, or like maybe it's your parents. It's just like very stable foundation that is like very generous with you, you know, like maybe they share some good knowledge with you. Maybe they introduce you to some, I don't know, powerful people or something, very useful connections. It's just some group of people or a person is going to help your growth this year. And I see flirtation, sustainability. Yeah, it's going to be a fun year for you. I mean, I will just see some love messages coming through, so let's see what's going on. Okay, love prediction 2022. You guys are as well talking to someone. Either you, I think you're talking to someone because it's more stable, like you already know this person. Or he's just about to enter your life, but I feel like it's someone is in your aura, you know? It's like around you, in your energy. Like I definitely see someone being there. You might be talking to someone, yeah. Maybe it's like a distant relationship, or maybe it's like via you know, dating websites and stuff like that. It could also be through work with a Page of Pentacles, but I just right now I see that some type of communication that is kind of you kind of have hopes on it. You kind of have like some hopes. You think it's gonna work out, you know, because the World is the major arcana, and with the Page I definitely see some, like you know this person, or like you just about to find out who that person is, like he just about to enter your life. Oh my god, it's so cute. Dude, I honestly think that you and this guy are or he's from another country, or he's like from another city. He's not local, or I don't know what it is. There's something has to do with distance. Something has to do with distance. Again, like this card is just reaffirming my previous thoughts. Like you waiting for him. It's like he's far away, you know? But you talk still. You still talk, and I do see a very happy relationship for you with this person. Very happy relationship. Like just emotional fulfillment. I mean, fulfillment. Emotional fulfillment. I'm sorry, I speak a lot of languages. Sometimes they get mixed up, all right? Anyway, so yeah, with this guy, I definitely see that it's like he might be at a distance from you. Perspective, you have potential with this. Not only potential, there's like a passion, emotional fulfillment, satisfaction, and also perspective. Like this relationship has a good potential, I can tell you right away. So it's advice for you. Oh my god, look at this. You're definitely gonna be in a relationship. I see so much talking. Oh my god, I love these cards. Look at this. Look at these cards. I just love them. I just love them. Again, stability, stable relationship, and a lot of passion. Like your relationship is based, I see, like, you know, almost like everything is fire. It's a very fiery relationship. Like very great chemistry, and also emotionally pleasing, you know, because sometimes when there's too much fire, sometimes it's like sometimes it's like too spicy, you know. It's not, the emotions can be up and down, but with this one it's like very fiery, very passionate, and at the same time it's very like emotionally tranquil and just happy, fulfilled, whatever emotional satisfaction means to you, you know. Very like, I love this cards. I love this card. It's a great chance. It's a great chance. Like, I don't even, it's just, I asked about your love life. I definitely see you, like, you are being in a, like, a relationship this year. This person might be a little bit, like, closed off, like, maybe a little bit more introverted. He has like two sides of him. Like sometimes he's cold, sometimes he's hot. It's like, it's almost like if you are in his close, because I just wanted to see what kind of person that is, right? If you're like in his close circle, then he's like very open to you. And like if you're not, he doesn't really care, you know. Like he's I wouldn't say he's rude, he's just like not as open with, you know, other people who are not close to him. And I feel like either you know him from the past or you've known him for some time. Maybe you kind of have the same upbringing or something, like with your families, kind of, you know, similar between you two, to both of you. I feel like this guy likes to reminisce sometimes, like he likes to get lost in his thoughts, think about the past, like this kind of stuff. The funny thing is, like, he knows what he wants, and he's like always like, oh my god, I just want this, you know. And he's like almost praying, not even praying, but just in general, maybe he's praying, like, I just want this, can I get it? And I think that was you, I mean, in this case, because he had other options and he wasn't really entertaining it, you know. He was like patiently waiting for something that's gonna be like, okay, this is this, like with the Judgment card, like this is exactly what I want. So he might be like more spiritual as well. I see that, yeah, he had some broken hearts before, but yeah, in terms of his personality, he's like, I would say with this card, you know, he's like an old soul. Yeah, like he might have a dog, he might be very caring, especially when it comes to animals, like, and like he just doesn't really let, I wouldn't say he's very extroverted person that just like, you know, shares everything with everyone. He's more closed off when it comes to this, like he likes people, he's cool with them, but like you have to be in a very close circle, you know, with him in order to see his very nice, emotional, like open, maybe sometimes he can be even like very naive and dreamy, like a child, you know, like he never grew up. But I mean, with other people, of course, he has to kind of survive, and you know, he can't be so soft and open with everyone. So don't, honestly, I ask about his personality, so I don't really care about Queen of Swords. It's just like, it's like for me, when I ask about the personality and it comes up like with the female energy or vice versa, it's just like more feministic side of this, you know what I mean? So it's not like queen, it's not like a King of Swords, but like he's more softer than that. So but he's still like her Queen of Swords, so like not as harsh, but that makes sense because this is the King of Cups, you know. Let me see. But honestly, dude, this potential with this guy is just amazing. I don't even want to like pull any other cards, but let me see. Dude, honestly, I see exactly the same thing. Which is great. Like, oh, you guys even can get married or something, or move in together. Like, that's, if you're already talking to this person, if you already know this person and you have been dating, I see constant communication, a lot of conversation, a lot of, if it's not dates and meetings, it's just like constant conversations, and just you know, and eventually it's just gonna be very, very stable. Like, I see you coming together at some point, if you like at a distance, or maybe you will move in together, because I did see a house here, like perception of a house. 4 of Wands can represent, you know, house, stability. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you liked my video. If you did, give me thumbs up. I will be very, very grateful and happy. And if you have any comments, any feedback, or just wanted to let me know about your situation, I will be very curious. I'm always curious, you know, to read what has resonated with you, what kind of what messages you found more important for yourself, so what helped. So yeah, thank you so much for joining today, and have a good one.